Welcome back to the Trailhead, where today is Pay It Forward Day. Check us out on other platforms. So last episode, we built a new bike. This is going to be our new Pay It Forward bike, which means I'm going to give it to someone. Ask them to pay it forward. This bike is something that I had laying around. I did not spend much money on it, but I did spend time fixing it for them and getting it all dialed in. So we have a nice bike for our new rider. This rider is actually a really close friend of mine. He's one of my oldest friends. I've known him since I was like 7. So I'm really excited to give him this bike because I know he's gonna love it. So before we go, I need to do one more customization on this bike. Because it is a cheaper bike, it doesn't have a clutch on the derailleur. So we're gonna put a classic chainstay protector just to help with the noise, load the bikes up, and go surprise them with this new bike. So I should have done this when I had the tire off and no chain on it because it's much easier then, but I messed up and didn't. So we're just gonna do it nice and dirty right now. All right, so we're just gonna wrap this around the chain stay, making sure to overlap. All right, that's nice and tight on there. We're just gonna go through and add some electrical tape and get it all ready to go. That's ready to go. Let's get the bike loaded up. All right, bikes are loaded up. Let's get to the trail. We're heading to the trail, and I just kind of want to give you kind of a heads up what's about to happen. He has no idea that he's getting a bike today. I told him I had a loaner bike he can use that from a bike build I just did. He also thinks we're just filming a video about GoPros. So hopefully he's clueless. He does know me, so he knows I am generous and I have done things like this in the past, but hopefully he won't expect it. So we're going to film another intro. So there aren't going to be 2 intros, but it's going to be the setup, so he's going to think we're doing the intro for the other video. So we're almost there. The next clip should be his surprise getting his new bike. How you been?
Busy.
Yeah, I actually just built this week. Did a bike build with parts out of my parts bin.
Oh, really?
Literally almost everything out of on it. I took out from parts I had. Like, it was crazy. So when I got my bike, he gave me a giant bag of spare parts. So like pedals, which are like, these are like $60 pedals. He gave them extra grips, all this stuff. And then like I've been tearing down my my old Gary Fisher, so like the seat and the brakes are off my Gary Fisher. But yeah, it's a cool bike. Definitely work for you today. It's also your bike.
My bike.
Your bike.
Really?
So I know you watched some of my videos. You ever see the Pay It Forward video I did? Yeah. So this is this year's Pay It Forward. So I know you've been wanting a bike. Yeah. And you've been saving for it, but you know, obviously it's hard to blow money on a bike. So you got a bike now, man.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Oh.
Yeah, this is really cool. It has, they built wooden features up here. And there's a few mountain bike trails back here.
How long has this been here for?
I don't know how long everything's been here. It's been a few years. All right, the first trail's right up here. Somewhere right there. Go ahead, I'll follow you. Turn's right in there. Yeah, me and Dad came here a few weeks ago.
It was really muddy.
Yeah. Today is actually pretty good, so. Yeah, this is about as hard as the climb gets.
So, the gear in here.
I can't see what gear you're on.
It's on 6th.
So you are basically where you want to be when you're going flat. The lower the number, the better for climbing.
The better you got, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, you got trigger and then you have the press.
Okay. Oh, that's much different than the old dial.
Yeah. It won't go anymore because you have to be pedaling to get.
Okay.
So it's probably going to pop a couple gears as you pedal.
All right. Yeah, it's been a while.
Like that. I figured it was going to do that on you. Ooh. All right.
I guess the old saying's true, you never forget how to ride a bike.
What's that?
The old saying's true, you never forget how to ride a bike.
Yeah. You just gotta get used to the way this one's set up and that's it. Yeah, that's called a 1x setup. So you only have to worry about your rear gear.
Okay.
Which is much simpler than the old 3x setups where you had to try to make sure you had both gears right at the correct time.
Yeah.
Remember right, there's a steep left-hand turn coming up. Make sure you use your brakes evenly because these are a lot more powerful than the old rim brakes. You got it. Yeah, you're not even on your lowest gear too. Yeah. That's the thing that was killing me is because of my lungs, I couldn't get in shape. I would get lightheaded because I couldn't just oxygenate the way I needed to.
Yeah. Well, it's good that you're able to get out here.
Yeah. This one's almost over. Yeah. So it's a bunch of little trails connected by the main path. Just keep going straight. All right, so we just finished riding. My camera died, so I didn't get to you know, do the outro with him, but he's really excited. I told him really the only issue with that bike is I didn't have the money to put a good fork on it for him. So as he progresses and needs a better fork, we're gonna upgrade it. And make that bike a better bike by doing that. But other than that, that bike is dialed. He said it was no issues with it when he was pedaling it, so it is perfect to go for him. I just asked that he paid it forward, and I'm glad I was able to share my blessings once again. So once again, as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Check us out on other platforms.